I am a public school baby, and my parents were fierce public school advocates. I went to a high school where my graduating class was 1,200 people, really big public school. I started out. I went to Florida State University for the first 2 years. It wasn't a good fit. It was one of my first challenges as a young adult to actually say, I made a mistake. It was a big moment for my dad. He looked at me, he said, "You're not happy." I said, "What is up with you? Why are you not, if you've made an error, just let's fix it. Don't be ashamed of that." It was a huge lesson for me as a young person. And I realized that what I had done is I'd picked a theater department that was pretty robust. It had a great graduate program. But what I really wanted was I wanted to leave home and I wanted to find a great city, and Tallahassee was just not a city for me. And so what I did is I came home, I went to community college, I kept my credits going, and I started looking for a great city. And I visited New Orleans, and it was all over. I visited the campus of Loyola. It's a great Jesuit university, small liberal arts education, completely the opposite of the kind of public school I'd come from, elementary, middle school, and high school. And but I married the city, and I just said, I know I'm going to get a good education wherever I go, but I want to be in a city that feeds me in some way. And New Orleans was such an incredible place to live. And I did get a great education, but I also had an incredible life that fed my college life. And then I came out, I taught high school. I went back to my public high school in Miami and I gave back. It was kind of the United Nations. I taught during the Mariel Boat Lift. It was really, I had people from the Dominican Republic, from Cuba, from Puerto Rico, all over Central and South America. I mean, I had people learning English and we made theater. And so I taught high school for 5 years, and then I decided it was time to refuel and to figure out what was next. And I went to graduate school in DC, to Catholic University of America. Now, this makes me sound like I'm a hyper Catholic. I did not go to parochial school. I am a practicing Catholic. But I picked these schools. I had known about Catholic U because the National Players did Shakespeare all over the country.